in my apartment, I had to flee my apartment. I had to escape my apartment at night because the smokers smoke all night. And they would begin to threaten me. I was assaulted twice in Brighton Tower by smokers. One time by a drunk. One guy hit me in the face, threw a pail of, not a pail, but like a pitcher of water in my face while I was trying to sleep in the lobby. So I had 2 protection orders because I had security task guards as my witnesses. One guard saw this happen twice. One guy kicked me in the back, and that guy tried to punch me in the neck, but he was drunk. He was a little short guy, and he barely hit my neck. So it's not that it hurt, but it's insulting because I had to watch myself all over the place in Brighton Towers. It is as if people would treat us non-smokers as if we were guilty of not smoking. I felt like a criminal because I didn't smoke cigarettes. And to me, I am the victim. I'm not the criminal. I'm not bothering the smokers in their apartment. I really have no problems with smokers committing suicide by cigarettes in the privacy of their home, as long as they don't kill me in the process. I have medical records to prove the damage done to my lungs. First, increase interstitial markings, that's scarring of the lungs, shortly after the smokers arrived. Then my lungs showed, the x-ray showed bolus emphysema. Later on it showed bronchiectasis. And after that I had a mycobacterium called, it's hard to pronounce, MAC is the acronym for it, Mycobacterium avium intracellular. It hits the lungs of people with damaged lungs. It hits people with damaged lungs. There was not much of it, but there was some. It is a type of bacteria that finally kills end-stage AIDS patients. And this bacteria was inside of me because of the cigarette smokers. What happened after that, last year, Brighton Tower tried to evict me again. This time they succeeded. The crooked lawyers come from Mackenzie Hughes. The most crooked one, his name is Mark Schlegel. This guy lied in records to the judge. He said, for example, I had to get a transcript of the judge that tried to evict me. Her name was Karen Uplinger. Judge Uplinger, and I have the transcript to prove this, Judge Uplinger evicted me for something that no one had accused me of. If you go to a court of law, someone has to accuse you of something. She wasn't satisfied with what they were accused, and no witness came in to prove anything at all. There was just me and the lawyer, and she did it in 10 minutes, 15 minutes actually. She accused me of working on the breaker box, but no one in Brighton Tower had accused me of that, just the judges. That judge is the only person that accused me of that. If you go in a court of law, it's not the judge that's going to make the accusation, it's one of the, it'll be the complainant or the plaintiff will make an accusation. Then they have to prove it. That means they need a witness. The Mackenzie Hughes lawyer came in there with absolutely no witness, and he told the judge the real reason for trying to evict me. He said, and he would not move to a different apartment. Those people were not evicting me because I did anything wrong. They were evicting me because I refused to move to another apartment.